Hey everyone, welcome back to Immediate Movie Reactions. I'm after seeing We Bury the Dead. This is the Monday mystery movie from Regal. So this is sort of a preview. And I will say that 15 minutes into this film, I was inexplicably, unquestionably annoyed with this film. I think I'm just tired of zombie movies. I think it needs to have something different in order for me to find it interesting. Girl with All the Gifts, Shaun of the Dead, Cargo, as mediocre as that film actually was, I thought it at least had a great conceit, something different. This movie could have had that. So I'm going to have to give some spoilers because I don't know how we talk about this movie without some spoilers. Here's the deal. Daisy Ridley is married. They are so deeply, madly in love that even though he goes from America to Tasmania on a work retreat, and even though there is a biological weapon of mass destruction that goes off through some U.S. military accident that kills basically 500,000 people, like every living creature dies, and it's now under this, quarantine militarized zone. She goes to find him because she just loves him that much, because that's what this is. Like, the story is the eternal love, that it's so important. Their relationship is so much more important than anything else that is going on. And so she goes with the pretense that she's going to help dispose of bodies, because that's what they're doing. They're going to houses, they're finding the bodies, they're bringing them out. And guess what? Rumor is some of them come back. Well, it's not a rumor because it is actually happening, but they're just kind of docile, not really zombies. And I don't know what it is about New Zealand and Australian horror films, but they love grinding teeth. Like, they fucking love it so much. It is the most disconcerting thing in this movie. The actual zombies, when they start coming back, because it turns out that the longer they've been dead, so as the military and the volunteers, because they're just taking volunteers from everywhere for some reason, as they're moving south, even though the whole south of basically Australia, well, Tasmania, is still on fire, they're moving south and collecting bodies. And Daisy Ridley decides that she's going to be the one. She's going to, break the quarantine, and she's going to go south and find her husband. And then on this journey, and she meets psychopaths, and she meets zombies, and some of the zombies are like evil, wanting to eat you, and some of them just like want to have a baby or something. I'm sorry, it's stupid. And I guess that the ultimate idea is that they're still alive if they have some purpose that they haven't met. So she, of course, thinks that her husband will be alive because their purpose is for them to get back together, because over the course of the movie, we find out that maybe things aren't as perfect as they were, and she's trying to reconcile and yada, yada, yada. It's stupid. It's boring. There's a couple really cool scenes in this. The last 15, it could have ended. It could have ended kind of cool. It's the type of movie that you go to the bathroom and you come back hoping you're coming back to a better movie. But no, it never really got better. I think it had a chance at a decent ending because there's a couple cool things that happened toward the end of this film. But then the last 15 minutes of this movie happened. Especially the end. So stupid, so bad. I hated it. I don't know if this is the worst movie that I've seen this year, but god damn is it close. Even for the $5 mystery movie, I don't think it was worth it. Even if your rewards or Regal Unlimited or whatever the AMC one is, I don't know that this film is worth going out and spending your evening doing it. I'm going to give it a 4 because there are some scenes, and I do appreciate that they're trying to do something different, but I'm sorry, the music is stupid. There's this classical operatic soundtrack that goes in because this movie thinks it's doing something more important than it actually is, which is just a very bad, boring zombie film. And that's all it is, with perhaps some interesting sound effects, but not a good story to tell. Characters that are absolutely one note and boring, and eventually doesn't have the guts to do what it probably should have or could have done to make this an intriguing movie. So there we are. It's a 4. Skip this movie. Actually, yeah, God, maybe I should go with 3. No, 4. I said 4 already. Going with it. There we are. Please like, share, subscribe, follow, do all the stuff, whatever it is. I appreciate you all. I will see you after the next movie.